Alright guys, welcome back to the third update on what is Tropical Storm Darby, which is formed in the Eastern Pacific. Like I said yesterday, I had this as Tropical Depression 95E, but the NHC went straight up there and already gave it its name, Tropical Storm Darby. Currently a weak tropical storm from my estimates, but it most likely won't stay like that for long, as it is expected from the National Hurricane Center to become a hurricane later in the week. Currently with winds of 40 miles per hour, that is 35 knots, a pressure of 1004 millibars, it is moving west at 15 miles per hour as of this latest update brought to you by Curtis Simplified. So take a look at the NHC forecast cone. This is the third advisory and they're expecting it to become a hurricane on Monday and keep hurricane status until Tuesday before weakening then, and probably gradually weakening until it dies. The wind field on this system is actually quite small. Not a large wind field at all. Only as tropical storm force winds are really in the northern quadrant of the storm right now. But yeah, it is expected to get itself together, get some nice convection banding patterns to appear, and expected to become a hurricane. Take a look at the model intensity guidances and you can see most of them have it becoming a moderate to high range tropical storm. Some have it keeping it at low tropical storm. I think personally it will peak as a high-end tropical storm, but you never know. This thing, it does have potential to become a major. It does have good conditions for it. It's just whatever the storm wants to do at this point. Really, is the storm going to get in its own way? Take a look at the GFS tracks. This is 50 models, ran through a computer 50 different times, and here are the results. So, Hawaii looks like they are in the firing lines from the GFS side of things. However, that is going to be a very weak system when it approaches Hawaii. The only thing I could really think of is maybe swells. That's the only really thing I could think of that could be it could affect Hawaii from this system. Maybe only swells and some maybe waves that could potentially go higher above the coast, but that's all I can really think about. Take a look at the IR imagery and you can see the storm is just rebuilding convection after it lost most of it last night. I did say I was expecting the convection to wane in yesterday's update, and it did wane severely. But now it's starting to rebuild that back up. You can see in some parts we're getting into minus 80s, but for most of the storm right now it's around minus 60 degrees, so not too bad. However, I think it could be doing better at the minute, and it probably will start to do better maybe within the next few hours, as conditions are perfect for this system to start to intensify. Taking a look at the shortwave IR imagery, and you can see the storm is looking pretty decent on that. Great upper level rotation, great lower level rotation. Just trying to build up more convection. Like I said, it's actually shrunk the storm, I'm not even joking. It is a smaller system now than it was before. It does remind me a bit of Hurricane Felicia from 2021, when that was a tropical storm gradually intensifying. So if you look at the true color zoomed out imagery, and you can see great convection blowing up there. Great banding there. Some decent inflow as well. And it's got outflow's a bit more questionable. But the inflow's definitely a bit decent, especially on that southwestern side. It's pretty decent there. And potentially it might get some very distinct banding features, which if there were dry air, it may stop dry air from infiltrating the storm. Anyway, thank you for watching this update on Tropical Storm Darby. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next update. Peace out.